Yo, good morning, GMG. As always, I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. It is Friday morning, so Lotto Friday. We're looking to make a band in the market, all right? For anybody who's getting ready for work or is already at work, I hope you enjoy your day there. For anyone who's going to get some trades today, I hope you finish the day green. If you finish the day red, don't even trip. We'll get them again Monday, all right? Per usual, we're going to start with our ES daily analysis, and then we like to work our way from the top down, all right? So, we start off on the daily, and the first thing that we're looking for is in terms of the strat, this candle, right? Today's candle, where's it sitting in comparison to yesterday's, right? Are we at an inside one? Are we in a two up or a two down, or are we on an outside three, right? So clearly we can see that we are in an inside one right now, okay? So we'll take that from that. We know that basically there's some indecision right now, which means we were probably most likely pretty balanced overnight. So and we'll see that when we go into the smaller time frames, right? So that's the first thing that I take from the daily. Second, I want to know how yesterday's day in relation to the volume looks, right? We know that I mentioned in yesterday's video we had a smaller doji like candle with an increase in volume from the day prior to that, even though this day the candle is, of course, maybe three, four times the size, yet it had a little lower volume. So basically, we just do that again today. We know that yesterday's volume had increased even more. So basically, all I'm getting at is momentum is there. I'm not saying bulls are in control and this is just going to keep going up, but it sure is leaning that way. Definitely more that way than bearish, I'd say, right? We have an increase in volume while price is increasing, so all this is what we call quote unquote normal, right? There's no anomaly going on right there, so that's straight. We'll take that, and that's looking fine. We are watching this level still as a strong support. So if there is some kind of reversal, some kind of pullback, we'd want to watch this level right here to see if it holds as support. If not, I see if this fails and it fails with volume and momentum, and it just looks like buyers are not about to save it, then I see it coming back down here to like 37.80s from this 39 18 20 area, right? So really this is what I'm watching on the daily, this as support, and then I'm kind of just, if you guys look right here, this is where this one topped out right there. And if you look over to the right where we're at today, that is where we hit some resistance yesterday. Of course, 4,000 even is just a nice whole psych number. You know what I'm saying? It's a number that people see. You know what I'm saying? Those straight 4,000, 4,000 even, like that's a number people are either gonna step into buy or sell. So it's a whole psych number. Kind of expected some resistance there, so we got it. We're gonna see if today it's gonna hold, and we're just gonna kind of sit below it, maybe consolidate sideways before breaking up and above it. Whether that happens today or Monday or whatever, or if we just have like sideways movement today and then kind of drop, consolidate between that 4,000 level and this level we have here, that wouldn't be too bad. You know what I'm saying? A nice little break would make a little bit of sense after this run up right here. Nice little sideways movement before breaking out. Um, that's a possibility. Of course, we can just reject completely off of this, fall down, hit this, and crush that. It's another possibility. These are just some of the things we're watching for. All right, I I'm still gonna stick with. I'm expecting us to at least tap the bottom of this candle right here at 4016, or the top of this one at like 4020s. But that's just something that I kind of came up with like what 2 days ago. I was expecting to hit that, so I'm still leaning on we might be able to get that push there. There's a set of single prints that I was watching here on my Thinkorswim platform, and I can't see them here because I'm using a simulated account for NinjaTrader, so I can't use my volume profile or anything like that. But this set of single prints, I think we're gonna hit it. And if we do take out this entire area, even though I'm expecting maybe like to stop right here, this technically could run all the way up, and we could see this 4,100 even area where we had all this resistance right here. We had about what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of consolidating in this area. So this is a strong area. This would be a strong area of resistance. All right. So that's about enough for the daily. We're gonna go ahead and drop down to the hourly so we can see some of our levels here. And I know it's a little bit harder on here. I have yet to even look up how to put like this blue line represents my previous day high. I want to be able to put that somewhere so you guys can see it. I will definitely have that stuff up by Monday. All right, mark my words, by Monday that stuff will be up. So my blue lines though, they do represent yesterday's high and yesterday's low. All right, and then as for these dotted salmon color lines, they are salmon. All right, the Ninja Trader says salmon, so these are salmon. But this one right here is my overnight high, and this one down here is my overnight low. All right, so off rip we can see that we are clearly in an inside one, right? We already established that on the daily right here. If you go to the hourly, yesterday's high, yesterday's low, and we were within that level the entire overnight session. Okay, and then the overnight high and overnight low, you can see that we've also traded in these same levels. Matter of fact, this overnight high was actually just recently set or created, right? I had it down here and now it's up here. So this is kind of was in the middle of pushing up while I was getting my lines in there. So we are having some buying pressure stepping in right here. So that's something that we want to look for. In terms of like the overnight range, yeah, we're within it, but we're definitely at the tippy top of it. This strikes me more bullish than bearish for sure. Also coped with the fact that we're in the higher portions of yesterday's range, right? We are within the range, but definitely way closer to the previous day highs than we are the lows. More bullish than bearish. Simple as that. All right. Doesn't mean that the bulls are here. Doesn't mean we about to have a straight opening green day or anything like that. But it is something I'm keeping an eye on. All right. We are definitely on the upper portions of yesterday's range and definitely touching the upper portions of the overnight range. All right. So a little more bullish than bearish on the day just off that. Okay. Let's go down to the 15-minute just to get a little better look. And I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry that I have yet even tweaked my charts to show you guys the aftermarket level, like to show you guys the difference. Like I know that in TOS this would be like highlighted gray a little bit so you guys know that this is like after hours or whatever. But the way I could put it for you guys, try to make it a little easy, is from this line to this line. You guys see the line going, you know, straight up and down right here, and I'm gonna just turn off my cursor. So this line right here going up and down, that's the end of this day right here. So here's one day, end of that day. This starts this whole day. So all this right here is yesterday. All this right here is yesterday. Overnight session, market open hours, all of it. And then this line ends that, and then this is all for today. So all this is overnight activity. We have yet started any obviously the market's not open, so we haven't started any open market activity. All right, so just kind of wanted to show you guys yesterday, and this is today. All right. Yeah, that pretty much nails everything. What I wanted to say, some of the possibilities that we could see today, what I would be low-key waiting to play, right? So we know that the bulls stepped in yesterday. Actually, we've been in here like maybe 3 days now, 3 days straight. So we have price that continues to get pushed up in the last 2 to 3 days. So all I'll be waiting for is some type of exhaustion. But like I said earlier, the volume is increasing. So that does not strike me as momentum running out. It does, does show me that there is more buyers stepping in. We could have the big boys stepping in and validating this run up. So right now, we'd wait for when we open to see if we're gonna take overnight highs, reclaim those, go above that. What I would do is I wouldn't go long until we can show that we're gonna take previous day highs. If we get above previous day highs with some momentum, with some increasing volume, nice price action, maybe even just to be on the safer side, maybe like a breakthrough, kind of come back down, retest this area, maybe even the overnight highs, and then get back above, then there's your long position right there. You could be aggressive, you could just go long the minute we cross overnight highs, or passive aggressive, right, and wait till we cross p-day highs and then get your calls immediately right here. I myself will be waiting for some kind of pullback to signify that that is where we're gonna go, price acceptance up here and then upward. The opposite of that would be, of course, seeing us cross above the overnight highs, possibly even cross above the previous day highs, but then start seeing some kind of action appear that signifies a reversal, hammer candles, double tops, anything like that on smaller time frames. As soon as we see that the reversal is kind of getting confirmed, we see volume confirming, validating everything. If we fall back below these levels, I'd probably just wait for both the levels to fail. Then you can go ahead and there's your short position right there, with your stop loss anything back above either overnight highs or P-day highs. Okay, and then you can just target the overnight lows. Remember, there's a strategy I've been kind of saying in some of our videos where if one side of the range is failed, for example, we come up here and we fail to take the overnight highs and P-day highs, start coming back down through the opening print, then there is a high probability that we come tap the other side of the range, right? So overnight high, we fail that, we come tap overnight low. And if we fail this P-day high, this is a long shot. This is a lot of points to cover, but still very valid. If we fail the P-day high and we come and cross through all this, we can come tap the P-day low. So that's just some possibilities we'd be watching for. And again, the same thing in the opposite example, right? If we were to open and just drop, fall through the overnight lows, start seeing some kind of reversal signs down here, some kind of buying stepping in, we've got a hammer, double bottom, or something that shows price is not about to hang around down here. We're about to push that back up and over the overnight lows through the opening print. We can definitely long right there with a stop loss back under overnight lows, and then we would just target the overnight highs. Same thing, if we fail the lows, we can target the highs. Of course, if we fail, if we crush through these lows and you have momentum, volume showing you that this drop is going to be valid, all right? I don't know exactly how to explain to you volume showing you, besides it is increasing, right? As price decreases, we still want to see volume increase. That means that the selling is increasing. The big guys are either selling with us, or there's just a lot of selling going on, and you're gonna be good to ride that down, right? So again, as I always say, we get these levels and we want to see how we'll react around these levels. Okay, so if we crush this with volume, with price action showing that this is just going to be a ride to hell, then definitely get a short into previous day lows. We can get like a cross and then back up, retest, back down, and then a cross of the low of day. Then that could be your short right there. You could be the aggressive person, get short as soon as we cross below this. It's all on you. I again, like I said before, I like to wait for the retests, confirmations that move is valid, and then I get in. All right. But that kind of sums up what we can be expecting for today, in terms of like price action. Since we are extremely bullish, I'd say, just from the overnight session being real close to the P-day high, and then of course we're right up here at the overnight highs. I'm leaning bullish for today, but that's just for right now, right? We never know, and we play what we see. I wanted to show you guys the news for today. We have, I don't know what this means, but we have S&P Global Composite PMI Flash, Global Manufacturing PMI Flash, and Global Services PMI Flash. I have no idea what that means. I actually, when I opened this, I said, oh shoot, like this is like strictly S&P stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? It's the first time I've seen S&P pop up, so this may be serious. I know it's only marked medium, but I definitely will be watching around 9:45, nice and early, so it's fine. We always watch the market between 9:30 and 10 anyways. So and what I mean by that is I mean I'm watching the market all day, but we strictly do not get into trades, you know what I mean? 9:30 to 10, we're just watching. So yeah, I'm interested to see what 9:45 brings us, see how that acts with these S&P news stuff coming out. All right, and yeah, I think that'll cover everything for this morning. All right, I hope that covers enough for you guys. I know that I need to tweak these charts. I can do a little better on these charts, and I will. Trust me, I'm going to take this weekend to do some remodeling, you know what I'm saying, and fix all this stuff up for you guys, okay? But that is it for my morning analysis. That is it for what I believe, or I don't want to keep saying what I believe is going to happen, right? These are some of the things I am going to wait to see which happens, right? Yeah, I'm reactive, right? You know what I'm saying? I do try to predict what's gonna happen, but I react to what is happening. We play what we see over here. So, but yeah. Anyways, that'll take care of that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and put another song from my boys 216 Killers for you guys. So like I said, that'll do it for the analysis. Thank you guys for anyone who stuck around and listened to that. I have been trying to talk a lot less so that these videos aren't 15 to 20 minutes, but we're working on that one. All right. Thank you guys who stuck around. I hope these videos are helpful in any way, shape, or form. Please let me know in the comments or anything like that where I can improve. Yeah, let's get this money together. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put this song on for you guys, let it play, and at the end we'll give you guys one last goodbye, and then yeah, we'll get into the day. All right. And here we are. This song, this is called Who I Am. Alright, this is my boy. We're gonna call him The Anomaly. That's his rap name. I'm not gonna put his name out there like that, you know what I'm saying? I got real killers behind me. No, I'm just playing. But The Anomaly right here, 216 Killers. This song's called Who I Am. It's actually one of my favorites right here. Alright? Playing it now. Enjoy it.
You always seem to tell me what to do. You always seem to tell me what to say. No matter who I am, what I say, you always wanted me to break. I can feel my mind splitting apart. No, I can't tell you anymore if what I am is good or bad. No, I don't think I know who I am. Who I am. Is this who I am? Is this who I am? I can't be the angel that you asked for, I'm different. I was born a monster and you hate that you can't fix it. I would rather stand up than become submissive. I can't help the demons inside because they get vicious. There's a storm coming, you can guess where it's headed. I'm just losing control, I've been losing my soul. So I go out and smoke, I can't feel it no more. It has me feeling so strong, and I feel less alone. I feel like it's home, this is all I know. I get high and flow, so you can't see me cry no more. This is who I am, it isn't what you want, but you can't see it's me. Why can't you let me be? You always seem to tell me what to do. You always seem to tell me what to say. No matter who I am, what I say, you always wanted me to break. I can feel my mind splitting apart. No, I can't tell you anymore if what I am is good or bad. No, I don't think I know who I am. Who I am. Is this who I am? Is this who I am?
Yo, yes, that was The Anomaly from 216 Killers. Who I Am. I hope you guys like that one as much as I do. Like I said, that's one of my favorite ones right there. My boy sings his heart out right there. Alright, with all that being said, with all that being done, you guys get ready for the market. Let's get it. Peace.